There's so much to draw, then splash with some paint. It's doodling time with Pedro. What are we doodling up today? Hola amigos, and welcome to Doodling Time with Pedro. I'm Pedro aka Dro, aka Texan Spaniard on Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, Twitch, and TikTok. Texan Spaniard Studios on Patreon, Coffee, and Etsy, and PedroBoydabandcamp.com. And today we're doing some actual doodling, as you can see. There's a comment by mi amigo Bean on one of the recent Doodling Time episodes where he said I don't actually really doodle, which is a thing Stephanie lobs at me often as well, that I call things doodles when they're not really doodles, but it's just my self-deprecative humor is what I'm going for when I call things that. But so I was like, okay, I'm gonna actually do some doodling because I don't really have time to paint anyways today. I just decided, just on a whim, I'll just start with some Tom's Weird Life. I'll just start drawing, Tom's Weird Life. Not a specific issue or something was the idea, just, I'll just do a little doodling, nothing specific. But this is kind of as you'll see, this turns into, last year, after 24 chapters, I had like a collection of the first 24 chapters, and I called it, Volume 1, and it was exclusive for my patrons on Patreon. And as I started working on this, I was like, oh, this could be, the cover for the second volume for the next 24 chapters. So yeah, that's how this just turned off. This started off just doodling Tom's Weird Life, and then it's turned into, So yeah, here you can see me just doodling away with Sharpies, trying to make it up as I go. What has Tom so scared? What has him frightened? Well, I mean, what has any, what's the big question in anyone's life? What's the girl what girl you're gonna go after? Of course, that's the major thing he's gonna be, he's gonna be scared of here. So I think, this week I think chapter 35 came out, and I know in actual production, I think there's 88 chapters have been done as of today. The 88 chapters are in the can, so we have content for a while. I haven't actually drawn any Tom's Weird Life since I think November, because when the stuff started with my dad, it kind of threw me off my schedule and stuff. So I do need to get back on it, even though I know I have a lot to last me more than a year. A lot of chapters to last me more than a year. I do need to get back on it, but yes. Here we go, just doodling away. Yeah, I was saving the hair for last because wasn't sure how it was gonna pan out. These heads to scare him. These floating heads haunting his dreams. Poor Tom, as everyone likes to say. Point out, poor Tom. We won't show the completion of this here. Like you won't see it completed on video, but you will see it at the end of the video. Tom's Weird Life started off as a doodle. This is a 100% truth. A friend of mine, my best friend Don, him and I, we were talking, we were chatting, we were listening to this radio show we listened to from Houston. It's this radio show about heavy metal music. and comes on the this Rice University radio. And now we're gonna get started on the back cover stuff now for the second volume. But yeah. So sometimes while we would be listening, I would just doodle. I would just doodle stuff while we would be listening to this radio show. And yeah, I just started doodling this comic strip thing, and it became Tom's Weird Life. Yeah, it's going all right. It's going all right. I need to work towards finishing it, so because I'm very bad about not finishing my comic stories that I start. Bean and Bailucha can tell you all about that I'm very bad about this, about not finishing the stories that I start. But yeah, I do need to finish this one because it's very finishable. Although there's still even though I have 88 chapters, I still got a lot to go to finish it. But it is doable. It is doable, especially with the one pager format. That sort of came out of there was a thing I'd read where someone suggested to people to if they want to work on comics, to work in short form. Work in short form and build up interest that way, and then in the future try working more long form. So that's also was on my mind once that doodle sort of became something more. But yeah, here you see me just doodling away. I mean, we're really doodling today. I mean, there's really no thing. But let's see, we got Quirk in the middle here. We got Rasha. It's being drawn right now. Who's next? And when I was working on this back cover, I knew there's going to be at least one monster, paranormal character that was not going to be able to fit. So I had to make a choice of which one wasn't going to make it. And ended up going with the werewolf, Harry. He doesn't make this cover, so spoiler. Harry does not make the back cover. But right now we see Gaderick, the vampire. He is getting drawn in here. And that's because I like drawing him. He's fun to draw. Oh yeah, the witch. The witch is next. Juniper, the witch. Bean's favorite, Juniper, the witch. That's a joke because Bean does not like her. Bean and Bailucha have both read more of this comic than everyone else. They're ahead of everyone else, so they got all the spoilers. If people want spoilers, they got spoilers. But I don't think they'll give you any spoilers. Hopefully, they're not gonna give you any spoilers. Yeah. So I am thinking about potentially the first volume and possibly the second volume. I might make it available like on my Etsy or my Ko-fi. It'll be on one of those. But yeah, we'll see in the future. I might make it as a digital download available. And now, yeah, the ghost that starts it all off. We don't know his name yet, but I mean everyone just calls him, Ghost Dude or Skeleton Dude or Bones. So anyways.